Okay. Yeah, Motor Max. Just picking up the brand new bike. Very, very excited. Looks sensational. Alright. Bit nervous. Thanks, guys. Alright. I think I've got... Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Feels so funny with nothing running. Yeah. Well, the first impression is acceleration, and it's very good. Admittedly, it was downhill, but very, very easy. Easy on the throttle. Should put the visor down. Very smooth. Suspension is quite firm. Seat's quite firm. Oh, better adjust my mirrors. Quite impressed with that initial acceleration. I thought it might be a little bit hesitant. I'm not necessarily all that heavy a guy, but I'm also not all that light. I'm 6'3" or 190 centimetres. Be over 90 kilos with all the gear on, and it's very smooth. Got to get used to exactly where the speeds are. And the speedo gets up to speed quite easily. Position's probably a little more bent over than what, certainly when I sat on just the base TC, the handlebars are a bit higher. But, probably better for the energy efficiency, being a little bit in the typical cafe racer position. Brakes feel fine. Be interesting to check the range, how it goes. Wasn't quite fully charged when I picked it up, but I couldn't wait for them to fully charge it, just too impatient. I'll give it a full charge when I get home. Certainly my first impressions are very much in line with my expectations. Probably the acceleration is actually a little bit better than what I was expecting. When you look at some of the figures that are out there, it sounded slow, but it's very smooth. Of course, no noise, no vibration. Certainly notice or aware more of the wind noise in my helmet. There's no engine noise to drown it out. Mirrors are good. No vibration in those at all. I guess as you'd expect. No pistons thumping away. Bit of an incline up here, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes up the hill. The Torque figures are quite amazing, but let's see what it's like in reality. No, I'm going to have to stop. Yep, brakes work. Very odd sensation being stopped. No noise, no vibration. No trouble on the hill at all. Yeah. Certainly very nimble on the corners. In fact, I've got to watch my speed a bit. Very easy to get over the speed limit. There's a little bit of delay in the throttle as you take off, but I think it's probably more me just not twisting it far enough initially. It's probably a good thing if you're on a wet road. So acceleration up to 70. Oh, no trouble at all. Very easy. Very easy. Left the traffic behind me. First bike in Western Australia. Yeah. Acceleration certainly better than I expected, which is great. I really only wanted enough to be able to keep up with the traffic. Wasn't sure how I'd go with lane filtering if I wanted to get away from the front of the lights, but certainly haven't given it anything like full throttle, so I'm not really sure what it's like flat out. But save that for another day. Cruising around at 70 kilometres an hour with no trouble at all. I don't know whether there's any regen function on this, obviously not on the brakes, but I don't know whether the motor regens when you're coasting. The bike's so light that there's probably not that much to be gained by trying to regen on the overrun. I'm used to sort of having an idea of my speed more from the gear and engine noise tacho, necessarily watching the speedo. Of course, you haven't got any of that. I've got it in mode 2, had it in mode 2 ever since I left, and I don't know whether it'll do 80 in mode 2, which is as fast as I need to go on my commute to and from work, but certainly my plan is for 90% of the time just to leave it in mode 2. I will check out and just see what sort of maximum speeds I get in mode 1, mode 2, but the maximum speed limit along my trip home is 70, As I say, it's doing that quite easily. Certainly feels very light, very nimble. Just over 100 kilos, what you'd expect. Certainly not doing anything strange, behaving perfectly normal. Doesn't feel unsafe or of a concern in any way because of the lightness. It's quite predictable. Not much breeze around at the moment, so I can't really gauge that. Keep going to put my right foot on the brake when I stop. Again, when stationary, of course, no noise, no vibration, no heat to worry about. So it was quite a warm day today in Perth. About 33, 34, a lot cooler now, but certainly going to be a nice summer bike. Plenty of ventilation, plenty of air, no engine heat to worry about, no heat off the exhaust. Just initial impressions, the switchgear and everything actually looks pretty good quality. At least better than I was expecting. Certainly don't like the indicator switch. We have to push it back again, but I knew that before I bought it. Our delivery is just so smooth. It's beautiful. Sail on past the service station. Might be needing one of those. Although maybe to pump my tyres up, but I do have a compressor at home, so shouldn't even need to do that. As I said before, not much in the way of engine braking. Doesn't really slow down very much as you back off the throttle. Just went to change down gears as I normally do on that corner.